Hey guys, I'm Michael. I'm a hand makeup artist, and today I'm going to show you how to contour wisely and correctly, in my opinion, so that you don't get any harsh lines and that the contour looks like if it's your natural contour. So let's jump into it and I'll show you how to contour a face wisely. So the first product which I am going to apply, or which I already applied, is my foundation. So if you're not going to use a foundation, that's fine, but just consider if you have any redness, to take the redness away in your contour or where the contour is going to be applied. So I'm going to take this product from Fenty Beauty. This is amber, the color amber in a stick, and they also recently launched the product in a cream variation, and they're actually all bronzers, but this one works perfectly fine because I'm not really the darkest or the most tan person, so I can get away with this product here. So I'm going to use a brush for this. I'm not a fan of using the products from the bullet because you get these harsh lines, and that's what I see a lot if you do the reverse contouring or the contour using it directly from the product. So that's why I'm using a brush. You can use either a dense brush or a big fluffy brush and just pinch the edges, like this one for example, and just pinch the edges, and then with the technique I'm showing you, apply your contour. So I'm going to take this one now. I'm going to use this product. Don't take too much, just a nice fair amount that the bristles are nicely covered. And now, where you actually see your natural contour, and if you don't have that, it's super easy. Take your finger, your thumb, and where you actually carve in naturally, that's where your contour goes. And if you want to have that a little bit more lifted, elevated look, then slightly apply it a little bit above, not on the bone, just a little bit above the natural hollows of your cheek. So now I'm going to take, you can see where I just pressed, you can see that there's a mark now. Ooh, sensitive skin, I would say. So you would apply this, and please do not apply your blush or contour or bronzer like this. That's how you get these hard lines, and they're very difficult to blend. So apply your contour with upward motions. And as a guide, please do not, not a guy, as a guide, please do not contour in front of your pupils. So with upward brushing, like a flick motion, contour your face. So I'm going to take a mirror for a close-up view. So we're going to set the brush up in the hollows, and then with an upward flicking motion, you contour your face. So if you notice that your contour is a bit too deep, take your finger and flick it a little bit downwards, because the shadow is not only from dark to light, it also goes from dark, medium, light. So there's a curve of light and shadow. So as you can see, I think my contour looks like if it's like my bone structure. I also don't think that contouring has to be done from your ear downwards. It's gradually, how can I explain? It's a gradual shading process it doesn't start from here and you shade into your face. It's like it starts here and then there's a process of going up and down. So what I like using now is a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. Important, it's not wet. So now what I do is I get rid of all, if there are any lines, I would just like buff those edges into my skin and also go into the direction where my ear is, only because I want to fade it. I don't want to that the color starts there. I'm just fading those edges. So basically that's it. If you are looking for a way to contour your nose, it's the same technique. Please don't apply, if you have a stick again, don't apply it like this because you will have that sharp line. Take a smaller brush and then really just taking the excess off, and then start applying your product downwards, or even if you want to have that pinched nose, then start setting or applying your brush where you want to start or end, and then just flick. Because that will give you that transition from dark until light. Do you understand what I mean? Is that clear? I hope so. And the same with your eyes. If you always apply your eyeshadow in this motion, you will have that, always that, looks like a rainbow, but just in the contour tone and without any transition. Apply with a flat brush. This one's not actually quite flat for me, but if it was like this, then you would apply your eyeshadow and flick it up. You know what I mean? So then you have that transition, and then you can actually do the remarkable changes of largening your eyes without any, minutes and minutes of blending. I mean, blending is very important, but with this technique, it's easier. Set your brush, pull it out, and then if you're done with that, you can use your beauty blender and then diminish those lines if there are any, or take a clean brush and go over those transitioning, fading tones. So I hope that was clear, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will answer them. And if you want any new updates of my videos, click the little bell below and subscribe to my channel. That will be phenomenal. I hope to see you soon, and until then, bye bye.